What if the real reason you're still single has nothing to do with luck, nothing to do with timing, and everything to do with hidden psychology? Today, we're diving deep into the subconscious patterns that keep people stuck in cycles of loneliness and failed connections. And by the end, you'll see relationships and yourself in a whole new light. The unspoken struggle. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and wondered, why am I still single? Maybe you've been told you're too picky. Or maybe people say you just haven't found the right one yet. But deep down, you sense it's more complicated than that. The truth is, modern dating isn't just about swiping left or right. It's about psychology. Hidden fears, habits, and emotional blueprints from your past can silently shape the way you approach love and even push it away without realizing it. Let's break this down. Fear of intimacy, the silent saboteur. One of the biggest hidden reasons people stay single is the fear of intimacy. Now, intimacy isn't just about physical closeness. It's about allowing someone to see the real you, the vulnerable, imperfect, messy parts you usually hide from the world. And for many people, that's terrifying. Think about it. If you grew up in a home where love felt conditional or where vulnerability wasn't safe, your subconscious might now equate closeness with danger. You may crave love, but when someone gets too close, your defense mechanisms kick in. You pull away. You overthink. You find flaws in them. You sabotage the connection before it deepens. It's not that you don't want love. It's that you've trained yourself to fear the very thing you're searching for. Imagine someone who goes on several dates, but every time things get serious, they start ghosting. They convince themselves, oh, the chemistry wasn't right. But really? It's the fear of being truly seen. The first step is awareness. Recognizing that fear doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're human. Vulnerability is scary, but it's also the birthplace of real intimacy. Patterns and habits, the invisible loops. Now let's talk about another hidden culprit, patterns. Relationships don't just happen in isolation. They're built on the habits and mindsets we carry into them. And if your patterns are negative, they'll quietly repeat themselves until you break the cycle. For example, some people unconsciously chase partners who are emotionally unavailable. Why? Because it mirrors what love felt like in their childhood. The brain sees familiarity as safe, even if it's unhealthy. Others develop habits like overtexting, constant reassurance seeking, or giving too much too soon, and those habits push people away. The key here is self-reflection. Ask yourself, do I keep attracting the same type of person? Do my relationships follow the same rise and crash pattern? Am I repeating old wounds without realizing it? Once you see your patterns, you can break them. You can learn to pause, to set boundaries, to choose differently. The role of self-worth. Here's another layer most people overlook, self-worth. If you believe deep down that you're not truly lovable, then every interaction will be filtered through that lens. You'll overanalyze texts. You'll fear rejection. You'll settle for less than you deserve, or you'll push people away before they can reject you first. Here's the catch. People often think, I'll feel worthy once someone loves me. But it's the opposite. You attract healthy love once you already believe you're worthy of it. One powerful exercise. Write down the beliefs you hold about yourself in relationships. Are they empowering, or are they rooted in fear and insecurity? Replace the old script with one that says, I am enough. I am worthy of a love that feels safe, steady, and real. Let me share a story. A client once told me, every relationship I've had ends the same way. The other person pulls away. But after digging deeper, we discovered it wasn't that partners were leaving. It was that he kept choosing partners who could never give him what he needed. Subconsciously, he felt comfortable in the chase, but terrified of stability. Once he recognized the pattern, he started making different choices. He set boundaries. He worked on his self-worth. Within a year, he found someone who matched his energy, and the difference was night and day. On the flip side, I've seen people cling to toxic cycles because it feels familiar. They say things like, maybe if I just love harder, they'll change. But love isn't about fixing someone else. It's about building something healthy together. Strategies for breaking free. So, how do you move forward? Here are some strategies. 1. Face the fear of intimacy. Start small. Share something vulnerable with a trusted friend or journal your fears. Build your tolerance for being seen. 2. Interrupt the pattern. If you notice you're drawn to the same unhealthy dynamics, pause. Ask yourself, what would it look like to choose differently? 3. Prioritize self-care. Healthy relationships start with a healthy you. Work on your boundaries, your hobbies, your sense of fulfillment. 4. Seek support. Therapy, coaching, or even support groups can help you uncover blind spots you can't see on your own. The hidden key. So, why are you still single? Maybe it's not because you're unlovable. Maybe it's not because you're unlucky. Maybe it's because hidden psychology has been running the show. The moment you shine a light on those fears, patterns, and beliefs, you take back control. You stop repeating old cycles and you create space for a relationship that's not just convenient, but truly fulfilling. Because here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect to deserve love. You just need to be willing to see yourself clearly and take the steps to grow. And once you do, the love you've been searching for won't feel like a battle anymore. It'll feel like coming home. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who might need it. And in the comments, tell me, what pattern have you noticed in your own relationships? Let's talk about it.